Number 30. Missing Penny. Sheldon's sister is in town, and all of the boys are losing their minds at how attractive she is.
Missy, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Do you wanna come?
God, yes. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Missy.
After being almost drooled on by the guys, Missy takes refuge in Penny's apartment, where Leonard, Howard, and Raj all pay a visit to ask out Sheldon's twin. During one outtake, Johnny Galecki apparently forgot who he was there to see and asked to speak to Penny instead of Missy. This led to a cute retort from Kaylee Cuoco just before Galecki let out a curse, knowing he'd blown the line. The audience got a good laugh, and so did we.
May I speak to Penny, please?
I'm Penny.
Number 29. Need to leave. Will Wheaton has had his share of appearances over the years, including a memorable spot when he gets fired along with his co-star, Penny.
Hey, if you're gonna fire her, then you gotta fire me too. Wow, that fell apart really fast.
Leonard, Penny, and Will head to a watering hole afterwards to dissect recent events, which leads to a great blooper from Wheaton himself. With both Penny and Leonard seated at the bar, Wheaton comes in during a moment he's not supposed to be there. Upon realization of this, he says,
Yeah, this scene really doesn't get going until I leave.
This sparks an uproar of laughter from Galecki and Cuoco themselves, along with producers and the live audience. Bloopers are always that much better when the actors can make a joke at their own expense. Number 28. Penny questions her line. Forgetting lines during filming is no rare occurrence, but it's always great when even the actors know something is off. In this scene, Raj explains how he plans to lay some romantic astronomy on his date.
So, you gonna see her again?
Yeah, we have plans this weekend. And if it's a clear night, I'm gonna lay some romantic astronomy on her.
Okay, like what? Show me.
In the blooper, Penny's actress responds with an unimpressed, "Really?" before breaking character and questioning things. Her actual line in the episode has a bit more yes and energy to it, so we're assuming that's what was on the page the first time around. To give Cuoco due credit though, her initial instinct does sound like a typical Penny gut reaction.
I'm gonna lay some romantic astronomy on her.
Really? Is that my line?
Number 27. Bad acting choice. A single line of dialogue can be delivered in countless different ways, and normally actors will do a few different takes based on source material and director feedback.
Here we go. House of 1,000 Corpses.
In this scene, Kunal Nair doesn't even need outside feedback. He has to cite the name of the movie House of 1,000 Corpses, and in one take, chooses to say the name with a pseudo-scary tone to match with the theme. Yet just as quickly as he says it, he comments on his bad choice of intonation and starts the scene again. Laura Spencer, who plays Emily, quickly starts laughing.
A house of 1,000 corpses.
Bad acting choice. All right.
Number 26. Face to Face. Leonard's mom, Beverly, once described Howard and Raj's friendship as
an ersatz homosexual marriage to satisfy your need for intimacy.
We've often seen their unusual affection used for countless laughs. One great example of this is when Sheldon hid a secret room from them. Howard and Raj discover it but are afraid to go inside. Both of them place their ears to the door, with their faces only inches apart. Being just a bit too close makes Howard uncomfortable, and we get a good joke out of the moment.
What are you doing? I'm listening. Can't you face the other way and listen? I can't do anything right for you, can I?
In a blooper, the pause while staring at each other goes extra long, with both Kunal Nair and Simon Helberg smiling at each other until they both eventually break. It's a hilarious moment that thankfully found its way onto the screen. Number 25. Are you high? Sometimes even the written word can bleed into a great blooper. Here we have Howard describing his ideal girlfriend as being someone far more attractive than Bernadette. Penny responds with,
Are you high?
Which leads Leonard into a line about Howard having a better shot with an alien. On their own, both are funny, but behind the scenes, it's even better. After Penny asks Howard about the state of his mind, Galecki tries to deliver his alien line but fumbles the words, prompting Cuoco to ask him the same question.
You'd have a better... Try that in English.
Are you high?
Between his hand gestures and the chuckles we catch, It's all highs and no lows from this outtake.
I do not judge a book by
Hi.
Number 24, prepared.
Would you be prepared?
Sometimes it's a single word that, for whatever reason, trips up the actor and causes an avalanche of thrown takes. This gem of a blooper comes courtesy of Season 2's The Financial Permeability, when the boys can't agree upon a movie theater to go to. Johnny Galecki is trying so hard to say the word prepared, but fails miserably time and time again.
Sheldon, would you be prepared?
In the gag reel, we get to see several takes where the cast's reactions grow every time. In one take, Kunal Nair actually starts jumping. At least we know they're having fun on set.
I'm sorry. This has never ever happened to me before.
Number 23. Even James Earl Jones slips up. Whether you know him from Star Wars or The Lion King, the sound of James Earl Jones's voice is one of the most distinct in Hollywood.
My wife's in New York and I got a Lion King residual check burning a hole in my pocket.
And as impressive as he is as an actor, even Mufasa can hiccup over a line or two. During his memorable cameo on the show, Jones plays a version of himself who takes Sheldon out and shows him how to party with the best of them. Jones trips on the word residual and immediately doubles back without anyone needing to say anything. It's a small moment, but nonetheless still cool to see that even the great ones make mistakes.
I got a Lion King residual check burning a hole in my pocket. I'm not gonna say residual better than that.
Number 22, Lizard Spock.
Oh, it's very simple. Look.
How many times has the science terminology in this show gone over your head? For the actors, trying to remember all of it is quite the task, but they're pros, and they always make it look easy. With that said, you'd think that the non-technical dialogue would be a piece of cake. Well, not so much. Jim Parsons had to recite the rules for Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard Spock for a Season 2 episode.
Spock smashes Scissors, Scissors decapitates Lizard, Lizard eats Paper, Paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes Rock, and as it always has, Rock crushes Scissors.
It's quite long, and as great as Parsons is, watching the bloopers, we can see him lose his train of thought multiple times trying to get the order right. We'd feel bad if we weren't laughing so hard.
Lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes Scissors, Scissors decapitates Lizard, Lizard eats Paper, Paper, oh gosh, I messed up.
Number 21, just benefits. Usually getting tongue-tied doesn't result in such hysterical wordplay, but we got lucky with this mix-up. It comes from a moment in Season 2 when Sheldon asks Penny if an unusual friendship paradigm applies to her and Leonard. After Jim Parsons says a line about Leonard seemingly using Penny's mail to talk to her, Cuoco is supposed to say,
just mail, no benefits.
But on the cutting room floor, we catch an awesome moment where she accidentally swaps the terms instead. This leads the audience into a great roar of surprise, along with her co-star pouring out with laughter.
No, just benefits, no mail. Oh, no, that's not right.
Number 20, Bite Me. The continuity police might have had a problem with the casting of Kathy Bates as Amy's mother in the later seasons, after having a different actor play the part in Season 4. But that aside, Bates is a great actor, and we were sure happy to see her show up on the show. Her status as an acting icon doesn't mean she's immune from messing up her lines every now and then, however, or outright forgetting them.
Keeping that attitude and action.
And she never joins us for Sunday dinners. I know what it is!
To the sweet delight of Jim Parsons, in fact, who follows up one of Bates's misses with a hit of his own.
I always dreamed of working with Kathy Bates.
And Bates hits right back.
Bite me!
Number 19, Hello, Ramona. After Ramona Nowitzki fails at her attempt to steal Sheldon away from Amy, Raj decides to give her another chance to go out with him, an opportunity she already rejected the episode prior.
I will not ask again.
I sincerely hope not.
Very well. I'm going to leave before this gets awkward.
While the actual rejection scene is quite funny, the actors needed a few takes to get it right. The first time wasn't the fault of anyone in the scene. Instead, the blame goes to someone off camera.
Hello, Ramona.
The second time, though, that one's on Kunal Nair, who made an unfortunate but quite funny acting choice in delivering his line. It's made even funnier when he's the one that calls himself out on it.
Hello, Ramona. so bad.
Number 18, report, letter, paper, One of the biggest moments of the series happens when two scientists from Fermilab prove Sheldon and Amy's theory of super asymmetry.
We've been working with Chaons, and our data made absolutely no sense.
A few weeks ago, someone told us about your paper, and we realized that our failed experiment confirmed your theory.
The confirmation puts Shamey on a path to a Nobel Prize, and it also leads actor Sean Astin down the road of a great blooper.
We've been working with Chaons, and our data meant absolutely nothing to us.
A few weeks ago, someone sent us your, it's a report? It is? I don't know. Your paper. It's a paper.
In the scene, Dr. Pemberton and Dr. Campbell are explaining to Sheldon and Amy how their paper helped make sense out of their work that appeared to be a total failure. And paper is a key word here, because it's also the word that Astin just can't seem to remember.
We've been working with Chaons, and our data was completely useless.
A few weeks ago, someone sent us your letter or report.
Number 17. Whose line is it anyway? Knowing your lines is an important part of being an actor, but maybe just as important is knowing when to say those lines. In this great blooper from season 12, it's that second thing that both Johnny Galecki and Mayim Bialik have problems with.
It would be nice to read some of the thank you notes.
I don't know whose line it is.
Is it me? Oh, sorry.
Jim Parsons sets both of them up perfectly with his lines. But first Galecki and then Bialik appear to be waiting for someone else to speak when it's in fact their turn to do so.
Well, I always say, a stranger's just a friend who hasn't complimented me yet. Your turn.
Am I supposed to say something?
For those wanting to blame the temporary memory loss on the champagne they're drinking, Galecki bursts that bubble as well.
It's not even real champagne. Can't even use that excuse.
Number 16. Something about Chaon Decay. Do you ever watch The Big Bang Theory and wonder in amazement how Jim Parsons is able to remember all of Sheldon's lengthy monologues and technical jargon?
Wait, what?
Their experiment on Chaon Decay supported our predictions on the higher order corrections pertaining to super asymmetry.
Wait, what?
Well, the truth is, sometimes he doesn't. As is the case with this wonderful blooper from the final season, where Sheldon tells the group about how their theory was just proven correct by the guys at Fermilab. Given the length of some of Sheldon's diatribes, this one sentence should be a piece of cake for Parsons. But as you'll see here, it hysterically is not.
Their prediction, Their experiment on Chaon Decay supported our predictions on the okay.
He doesn't give up though.
Oh, please. I'll keep you all night if I have to.
Number 15. The third time isn't the charm.
So you've been using Sheldon as an excuse to get out of seeing your mother?
Try saying, so you've been using Sheldon 5 times fast. Actually, just try saying it 1 time properly. It sure doesn't feel like a tongue twister, right? But unfortunately for Kaylee Cuoco, on the day they filmed this episode, that's exactly what it was.
So you've been using, sorry.
Right from there. Here we go, and action.
So you've been using...
This rather simple sentence didn't just trip her up once or twice either. Cuoco proved herself the exception to the 3rd time's the charm rule as well on that day, to her complete befuddlement, as well as those of her cracking up co-stars in the scene.
So you've been using, oh my God!
Number 14, harder. We should start by saying that it's almost never okay to hit someone. But if it's for a scene and one has proper consent, we guess it's okay. Such was the case with the violence laid on Johnny Galecki by Melissa Rauch in The Scavenger Vortex. In the scene that made it to air, you can see that Rauch gives Galecki a nice punch right to his chest.
Hey, Penny, I just wanted to say good luck, and I hope there's no hard feelings.
Hey, Romeo, repair your relationship on your own time.
But to get to that level of strength, she had to work her way up through a few preliminary takes.
Good luck, and I hope there's no hard feelings.
Hey, Romeo, repair your relationship on your own time.
She started with an open hand push, which led to the direction to go harder the next time.
Romeo, repair your relationship on your own time.
Oh, in the face.
Number 13, Sheldon, stop laughing. Everyone knows that the secret to acting is reacting. So when the actor across from you is laughing, it makes it that much more difficult to deliver your serious lines without also cracking up. Which is what happened to Kunal Nair in this scene with Jim Parsons and Mayim Bialik. Parsons might be off camera, but his breaking leads to Nair being unable to get his line out.
Thank you, Rajesh.
And Amy, You need to be patient, sir.
To be fair, the wonderful way Nair delivers the line, we can't keep a straight face either. And thankfully, we're not supposed to.
Thank you, Rajesh.
And Amy?
Why are you laughing?
Number 12, too angry to talk. In season 7, when Penny and Leonard are dog sitting and they accidentally allow Cinnamon to eat a bunch of chocolate, Raj is pissed.
Oh my God, Cinnamon, are you okay? Well, I can't believe you two. You do whatever it takes to save her life. If she needs new organs, I'll buy any dog necessary and scrap them for parts.
We've all been there. Something happens to make you so angry that you can't even put your words together properly to express how irritated you are.
Oh my God, Cinnamon, are you okay? Can't believe you two.
Well, in this scene, Kunal Nair really got himself into the mindset of his character. So much so that for at least a couple takes, he had a very hard time putting Raj's words together in any kind of coherent way.
Oh my God, Cinnamon, are you okay? Well, I can't believe you two. You do whatever it takes to save her life. If she needs new organs, I'll buy down and...
Number 11, isn't it Bitcoin? In season 11, the guys remembered that they'd mined a bunch of Bitcoin years ago and spend an entire episode retracing their steps in the hopes of finding said Bitcoin and striking it rich. Where the cryptocurrency is now and all the steps it takes to figure that out are super fun, but unimportant to this great blooper.
Hi.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
We have a bunch of Bitcoin and an old laptop, and it could be worth like a lot of money.
The only important thing to remember here is that the currency is called Bitcoin, not what Kunal Nair accidentally calls it in a very funny slip of the tongue.
Hi.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
We have a bunch of Bitcoin on our old...
Number 10, Raj and the Pickle. When the guys went to the North Pole, there were two big things that happened.
So we slept together naked. It was only to keep our core body temperatures from plummeting.
First, Leonard, Raj, and Howard faked the results of Sheldon's experiment so as to make him stop being such a, to put it nicely, dictator. And second, the night the heat went out and they all slept together naked. And although they agreed to never speak of it again, Raj mentions it once more over lunch in the cafeteria.
Well, we'll always have the night the heat went out.
However, in one of the takes that didn't make it to air, Kunal Nair follows up his line with a way too intimate moment with a pickle.
We'll always have the night the heat went out.
The best part is that, based on his reaction, it really looks like it was unintentionally sexual, which makes it even funnier, don't you think? Number 9, Johnny woke up early. There are two parts to a blooper. There's the mess up itself, and then there's the reaction to said mess up.
Hey, want some French toast?
It's oatmeal day.
But tell you what, next French toast day, I will make you oatmeal.
Dear Lord, are you still going to be here on French Toast Day?
And in the case of this one on our list, it's the latter that makes this one so good. In the scene, Penny's making French toast while Sheldon is informing her that it's oatmeal day.
Morning.
Look, Leonard, Penny made French toast.
Sorry, I haven't given her your schedule yet.
It's an iCal download. She can put it right in her phone.
Leonard is supposed to walk in after they get through their interaction. However, in this outtake, Johnny Galecki walks in before he's supposed to, which gets a "Hello, Johnny" from actress Kaylee Cuoco.
French toast?
It's oatmeal day.
Hi, Johnny.
I woke up a little early this time.
This is fun, but it's Johnny's explaining the reason for his premature entrance that gets the biggest laugh from us. Number 8, crappy cars.
Okay, everybody. Who's ready for a... scavenger?
Sometimes it isn't the actor's fault when a scene goes wrong. Sometimes it's the props, as was the case with two different car props during the filming of the great Season 7 episode, The Scavenger Vortex. As teams of two scour the city of Pasadena for clues, they usually go from one location to another in cars. But before they go anywhere, they have to put on their seatbelts. Safety first.
To the planetarium!
Let's go!
To the tar pits!
Let's go!
This is usually a pretty simple task, but not always.
To the planetarium!
Let's go!
And while Jim Parsons and Cuoco give up pretty easy, Galecki and Melissa Rauch give those seatbelts everything they have.
To the tar pits.
Let's go!
Number 7, Al Pacino.
Mother! Is that you? Your little boy is coming home.
Actor Simon Helberg, who plays Howard Wolowitz, does some great impressions, and his skills are put on full display when he's the dungeon master for a game of Dungeons and Dragons. While Nick Cage and Christopher Walken also make appearances, in this particular scene, it's Al Pacino that takes over when Howard tells the girls they can join the game.
Fungus that looks suspiciously like Al Pacino rises from the forest floor and says, "You're playing D&D. You're playing D&D. This whole apartment!"
In fact, he takes over so well that Simon just can't make it through the speech before cracking himself and the rest of the gang up. You can see in the version that made it to air that he doesn't pause quite as long before getting that last line in there.
You're playing D&D. You're playing D&D. This whole apartment is playing D&D.
Number 6, Not Easy to Lift.
Okay, let's do it.
Leonard and Penny's first wedding wasn't exactly the joyous event that many fans had hoped for. Not only did they run off and get married in Vegas without any of their friends, but also on the way there, Leonard admitted to having kissed another girl a couple years back while they were together.
You promise you're okay with everything from the car?
Oh my God, would you stop bringing it up?
You're sorry, I'm right. No, I'm sorry.
Upon their return to Pasadena, the couple angrily go to their separate apartments. Or at least they're supposed to be angry, especially after Leonard insults her.
I may not have been entirely faithful, but you are not easy to lift.
But in this outtake, Kaylee Cuoco wasn't able to make it into the apartment without laughing.
I may not have been entirely faithful, but you are not easy to lift.
Number 5, putting Vapo Rub on Amy.
You want to rub something on my chest?
Yes. All over it.
In the season 6 episode, The Fish Guts Displacement, Amy gets sick and Sheldon takes care of her by, among other things, rubbing Vapo Rub on her chest. While the act is purely practical, for Amy it has more sensual undertones as her reaction makes pretty obvious. However, you might have also noticed that the scene cuts away pretty quickly.
You may notice some tingling.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
One of the reasons for that may be because Jim Parsons and Mayim Bialik had some problems getting through it with straight faces. In this great outtake, you can see Bialik winking at Parsons, who tries, at first, to avoid eye contact so as not to crack up. Number 4, Indiana Jones' love child.
I was thinking of dressing up as Indiana Jones's mocha-skinned love child. Indian Jones.
Try saying that 5 times fast. Or in the case of Kunal Nair, just try saying it once correctly.
I was thinking of dressing up as Indiana Jones's... right from there. I was thinking as dressing up as Indiana Jones. I'm sorry, guys.
And that's only once they can get past the opening line of the scene about the fedora without Parsons or Helberg cracking up. We don't know how many takes it took to get through this entire thing, but we're glad they finally did, because we have to admit it's a funny line.
I was thinking as there's no as. I was thinking of dressing up as India.
And it made for a great blooper as well, so 2 birds.
I was thinking of dressing up as Indiana Jones's mocha-skinned love child, Indian Jones. I have to say that again, don't I?
Number 3, I love science.
Agree to disagree. That's what I love about science. There's no one right answer.
Penny's ex-boyfriend Zach was the good-looking, kind-hearted, but not too bright guy that Penny often rebounded back to between her various breakups from Leonard.
You know, I saw this great thing on the Discovery Channel. Turns out that if you kill a starfish, it'll just come back to life.
Was the starfish wearing boxer shorts? Because you might have been watching Nickelodeon.
And over the years, we came to expect Zach's mistakes when it came to science and his understanding of it. But not all mistakes are created equal, as this outtake makes evident.
Well, we won't bore you with the details.
Are you kidding? I love science. Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Mike deGrasse Tyson.
You see, in this scene, Zach is supposed to mess up Neil deGrasse Tyson's name, but actor Brian Thomas Smith messes it up wrong. It's still very funny, but not how the writers wanted it to be.
Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Mike deGrasse Tyson.
Number 2, Raj and Howard singing. When Raj and Howard formed their band Footprints on the Moon to perform at the comic book store, the first song they write together is the funny and very catchy Thor and Dr. Jones.
Thor's hammer miss. It was Avenger versus Archaeologist.
And although we love it, their friends aren't as fond of it, as you can see by their unimpressed looks during and after the guys' performance. In this musical outtake, Howard and Raj try to add some high-pitched harmonies to the performance.
One plays with lightning, the other plays with...
And while no one can keep it together for that version, you can catch a shot of Penny laughing even during the performance that made it into the show. Number 1, spanking.
Get over my knee. Let's begin.
Oh my.
In the original script, Sheldon spanking Amy was supposed to be done off camera, with the scene cutting away to shots of the monkey in her apartment. However, that was eventually changed and the punishment was moved on screen.
Excuse me, you're not supposed to be enjoying this.
Then maybe you should spank me harder.
Maybe I will.
Spankings can cause different emotions and feelings, but let's be honest here, laughter is usually not one of them, unless you're Jim Parsons and Mayim Bialik.
Oh my.
As Parsons said, quote, "It was one of the hardest things we ever had to do because I found it tremendously amusing," as you can see from these amazing bloopers.
Oh my.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Action.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.